Hey guys, I'm here with Fireball Tim. Fireball, explain yourself.
Well, I've done a lot of movie cars, designing movie cars,
That's right.
and directed a lot of stuff, commercials and films and things like that. But my world is cars. Our vlog is car culture and beach life.
Yep.
And every day we get a chance to drive unique vehicles. And today we have a 2017 Mazda MX5 RF, which stands for
Real fast.
real fast.
I think it kind of needs another F in there. It needs real fucking fast.
Yeah, that's that's the higher end. You got to pay a lot extra money for
A lot extra money to another person to add that F in there, right? With a few more extra parts.
Right, exactly.
So the special things about this particular Miata or MX5 is it has Brembo brakes. That's for one. What's
Just
the
up
next
front.
thing?
Just up front.
Yeah.
It has the automatic top.
Yeah.
So it's a
It's a Targa.
It's a hardtop convertible. Now this car was designed by Derek Jenkins, who's a good friend of mine.
Oh, cool.
He didn't do the.
He must be very proud of himself.
He is, and some of the things you're going to get in this car. There's no horsepower bump, but you're going to get front and rear balance. You're going to get some detailed trim, things like that. I don't know specifically how much more you're paying for these options, but it certainly feels a lot faster.
Is it faster than the old generation Miata?
I think it is by a bit. Certainly, in the torque area, the car runs more efficiently.
So I remember I drove that last Miata. A friend of mine has it, bone stock, and I loved it. Like I thrashed that thing around the Hollywood Hills, and it was. And I grew up with V8s. I'm a V8 guy.
Sure.
Like big American cars, but there's no love lost when you switch to or drive the Miata.
Yeah, there's definitely some things that I could do to this car that I would want to do to this car.
Well, that's kind of the platform they built on. It's the modified crowd. It's
and this is a total track car.
Yeah.
This car is perfect for the track.
From what I've heard, the MX5, the Miata, it is the introductory race car for people who want to get into competitive driving.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And still 50-50 weight distribution, all of that. It's pretty much driving perfection on the low end of the financial scale.
Right, absolutely. Just about anybody can afford a car like this.
Do you know how much this thing costs?
This one I think is $36,000. As a general idea, convertibles are people that like sun, they want to be outside and things like that. But this car is very specific. It's very rare that someone buys a car like this and doesn't have the intention of tracking it, of going to parking lots, going in between the cones, going to Willow Springs, that kind of stuff.
There's no back seat. I'm sure the trunk is pretty minimal, right?
Yeah, it's just a fun car.
It's just a fun car.
Yeah. Let's take it right here. We'll go up into the canyon a little bit.
So have you really driven this yet? Have you taken it through the canyons? And how do you feel about it?
It feels pretty strong.
I judge cars the quality by how much you have to hit the brake to enter a corner.
Yeah. Okay, easy does it.
There's a little bit of tire squeal, right? Okay. Yeah, at least I haven't turned off the traction control yet. But it feels great. Yeah. Like it communicates everything to you. Now usually uphill runs, that's a track for a V8 because they really can push the torque uphill. But still, this thing is, it pulls uphill no problem. It has the feel of a much more expensive car. I mean, bearing in mind it's not cheap. 34 grand is not cheap for a car like this. No. But it does have the feel of something, I'd say European. Yeah. Has a little bit of understeer. Out of the box, this is great. I mean, you basically drive out of the dealership and immediately you're having fun. Yeah. But it is that thing you said, like you will start to twitch just a little bit. Yeah. On, okay, what can I do to make this even better? Oh yeah, for sure. But it's fun and it's smooth. That's the thing. Like this road is not the smoothest, perfect road for this kind of driving. Yeah. But this car does deal with it very well. Good looking engine. It fills the space. Space for a turbo? What do you think?
Always.
Always.
Are you kidding?
Do you think Mazda will put a turbo on it? You'd think they would put it on this one.
Yeah,
I would think that with all the stuff.
Yeah.
If they were gonna do it, it would be here.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the other question. So, oh yeah, shit, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's enough for a duffel bag and a grocery bag. It looks like. So this is the inside, which is very nice. And to be honest, it doesn't even feel that small. Like the first gen Miata feels tiny.
That's pretty good. I mean, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, then that's pretty amazing,
right? But for 6'1", for an athletic 6'1", I feel very comfortable.
Yeah.
There. Although my knee is kind of hitting the dashboard.
Yeah.
But that's because I like to sit.
Just
up
don't
close.
do that.
Just don't do that. Just stop hitting the car.
I did move the chair though, and this feels like you're shifting a testicle.
Now you just ruined this for every man out there.
Go ahead and grab it.
The side are very nice. The switches are nice. The steering wheel's a great design. This is probably the worst part of it. All right, so roof. So you just press this button.
Push it up. Yeah. And watch the sun, the not sun, come in because we got trees.
I swear that's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and it's like 6 seconds or something.
When they made convertible hardtops, that was cool, but this is a whole new thing. Yeah. The fact that it's a Targa.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to buy a stop-top convertible.
No, I would get this. All right, so Fireball, what do you think of this car? Because we all know I love it because it puts a big smile on my face.
You know, any car that you can have so much fun in is a great car.
Yeah.
And this epitomizes that. You know, there's very few things that I would have trouble with, and they're not even worth bringing up.
Yeah.
You know, the car handles well, the 50-50 ratio. You drove it extremely well.
Thank you.
Heavily impressed. But you know, I really enjoyed this car, and it's a steady improvement. You know, it's like you look at the Porsches; they don't change much over time, but technically they become superior. Yeah. You know, and more refined, and that's what they've done with this Gen 3.
It's a pretty little car. Look at it.
Yeah. It looks like it's smiling. It's like a little guppy.
I want more of it. All right, cool. Thanks, man.
All right.
Left hand.
Good job.